Hey everyone, welcome back. In today's video, I want to talk about the Dexscreener, and I also want to talk about the Sniperoo. I want to cover both tools together because I think that's a great, it's a great combo when it comes to the trading. All right. But before we start, I just have to mention that whatever I'm saying here is only for educational and entertaining purposes. You have to do your own research. Please, guys, do your own research before you decide to put any money. All right. So, guys. Dexscreener. I don't know, pretty sure most of you guys already decided that the Dexscreener is a good tool, okay? However, there is a huge tool right now on the market. It's called Axiom, okay? And Axiom Pro, and I think Axiom Pro is absolutely fantastic, right? However, when it comes to the Axiom Pro, okay, we definitely go and we can start trading those super quick, those new pairs, for example, okay. Where you go to the Dexscreener, okay, Dexscreener is much more established platform, right? So most of those coins you're gonna see here, okay, they're already been at least out of this stage, those out of this new pair stage, okay. Not all of them, but some of them, okay. If let's say that some of those coins which they are be creating here, okay, they have this little icon. Where is that? Paid here, okay. It says Dex paid. All right, what it means that they actually paid for the for Dexscreener to appear on the Dexscreener, okay. So that's the good indicator, okay, why Dexscreener is so popular, okay, and why it's so important, okay, because basically, okay, people are actually treating Dexscreener as much more established platform, okay. That's what it is, right? So what you can do with it, okay, pretty much everything else what you can do on the Axiom Pro. However, Axiom Pro is a little bit different, okay. I like the Axiom Pro when it comes to additional due diligence, okay, when it comes to the tracking, for example, you got a Twitter, a wallet tracker, and a Twitter tracker, and so on and so forth, okay. Plus there's also very nice cool things when it comes to other bits and pieces which I already covered in my previous videos, right? So you just need to go ahead and watch them first, right? So you're gonna see it, like, for example, the pro holders, that's something, where the people find it really interesting to go ahead and look into it, right? Okay, this one is obviously, this is a rag, right? So but anyway, this one hasn't been paid for Dex, okay. Dexscreener is quite established, okay, it's very popular, and it's actually giving you loads of value, right? And Sniperoo, right? So why am I saying that Sniperoo in combination with the Dexscreener? Sniperoo, first and foremost, can go with the Axiom, all right. We already know that the Axiom is actually fully compatible with the Sniperoo, okay. You can go and click buy button, instant buy, right? And also it's similar situation is here on the Dexscreener. So let's say that we have some sort of coin we are interested to buy it in, right? If you have some sort of, I don't know, you're part of the larger Telegram group, some sort of inside knowledge, and you know that the coin which will appear here it will be a good coin, and you want to just to snap that coin as soon as possible, you can go and click that buy button straight away. I'm not really encourage you guys to do it unless you know what you're doing, right? So for example, this coin looks really promising, okay. 5 minutes 12% up, 1 hour 138, it's really good call, right? So let's go and check it out, right? So it looks like this call is really promising, right? But you never know. You just have to go ahead and do some due diligence before you decided to make your call, right? But look, do you remember this widget here? Okay, this widget is quite important, okay, because you can go and straight away. If you decided that this coin is on the rise, okay. So let's say that we want to see that this coin is actually something which you'll be interested in buying in, okay. So we got a liquidity of 377,000, okay. Market cap 1.1, all right. There is a volume here, all right. This coin went up 28% in the last 5 minutes. Okay, do you know what? We're gonna go and buy it, right? So if we buy this coin, right, okay, as again, right, when we went to remember last time I showed you on the Axiom Pro, okay, when we go to Sniperoo, okay, to our positions, here go, you see that coin here, it's visible here for us, right? So we know now how much this coin it's gonna cost us, okay, and on every month, okay, despite the fact that we will be going between different screens, okay, on Sniperoo, you're gonna see that coin here all the time, right? So let's say, okay, let's see what's gonna gonna happen. Okay, promising 5 minutes for 26%. Okay, we'll see if the trend will go up. Okay, if it will, perfect. If we'll go to in an opposite direction, we can quickly go and sell that coin. Okay, it's always there. Okay, you don't have to even be on the Sniperoo. Okay, let's say that you are doing some due diligence, okay, on that coin, and you're just saying like, okay, so let's say that, okay, let's leave that coin here, right, and we're searching for other coins. Let's say that you decided that this coin is actually not going anywhere, right? So what are we doing? Okay, we just need to go and you can go and sell it straight away. You don't even have to go back there, so you can definitely do it from the Dexscreener. Okay, you definitely can do it. Okay, but I don't know, I think it's better through the trading bot like Sniperoo, right? And there is one of the reasons behind it is just because they are very quick, and I'm pretty sure they are much cheaper than Dexscreener. I'm not really sure what the prices are now for trading on the Dexscreener directly when you buy this bottom here or sell, but I think it's much more expensive than on the Sniperoo. I might be wrong, but it's worth it to check. I might even go and check it, but Sniperoo is you just paying 0.9 percentage point as a transaction fee on for Sniperoo if you click here and you buy it through the buy button. However, if you use the link which I will be included down inside the description of this video, you'll be paying less, right? So you'll be paying even 5% less. So it will end up about 0.84 percentage point. Okay, very good deal. I think it's one of the cheapest, plus one of the fastest on the market. Okay, and look, this coin is really going up nicely. We already 5.38%. Okay, I know this is not one of those coins like one of those situations where we're going like Axiom Pro, newly creations. Okay, this coin it's a little bit already like when we have it here. Okay, so it's about 6 hours, 5.5 hours already on the market, right? So but it's as a trend, we're already up nearly 10%, right? Okay, which is a great news, right? So if we decided that this is our cutoff buy time, we don't want to go anymore, okay, we can go and sell it, or we can keep it on for a little longer and see how it goes, right? So okay, let's go back into the Dexscreener. Okay, we will be still following what's going on here on this very handy Sniperoo thing here. Okay, we're losing a bit of momentum here, all right, but that's understandable. People actually start taking some profits here. So now let's go back into the Dexscreener. Okay, so Dexscreener, we got a few different options here available, right? We can go and check different chains here. Okay, look how many networks are available here. We can go and check what's going on Aurora, on the Polygon. We can go and check what's going on the Manta. And others, like there's, and looks how many different coins are out there, right? So, and different chains available here, which is quite cool. But we will stick to Solana, right? Solana is quite most popular. Okay, look at, there's a 24-hour volume of 4.6 billion, right? Dollars, right? So that's a huge, right? That's a huge volume going on through this network. And so we stick with it. Plus, Sniperoo is obviously, you need to load up Sniperoo with Solana, okay, and you can call and you can do some trading on Solana, right? So now, let's say that we want to do some watch list. Okay, you can add the pair if you have something on your mind, and you can definitely go and watch it. Okay, you can stick your alerts. Okay, you can put your alerts here. If you want, for example, some coin to go below, it will notify you. You have to make these notifications enable you for you to just show, like, for example, that this coin will go below 0.03 cents, or will go above 5 cents. That's something which you can definitely put as alerts. Okay, that's very cool, because you can do some multi-charts. Okay, so let's say that you have few coins you are currently looking at. Okay, you can put that here, and you can add those coins to like add chart here. Okay, and you will be showing those coins here for you. Very important, very, very handy, right? So new pairs. Okay, that's also very handy, because we can go ahead and we can trace that here by the new pairs. Okay, last 24 hours or last 5 minutes. Okay, so let's say that you're interested in last those those coins which they have been established in the last 5 minutes. Okay, so you can go ahead and start doing that way, right? So that's something which also some of you guys might be interesting. Okay, so here, okay, those 20, 30 seconds, 40 seconds, 1 minute. Okay, so those coins are being here. Okay, remember, They also can appear on the Axiom Pro, but on Axiom you have to pay here to be shown on the Dexscreener, right? So that's why it's Dexscreener is a little bit different, okay? So because when it comes to those new pairs, right? For example, okay, gainers and losers, that's also here available for you. You can go ahead and do some. For example, you want to see the coins which they're boosted, okay? Those boosts actually cost money, okay? They are not cheap. So to be boosted here, okay, to be basically showing up, higher on the Dexscreener, you have to pay for it, okay? It's not like you're gonna get this for free. It's nothing for free here, okay? So if you want to be included here as a boosted, you just need to pay to Dexscreener, okay? You can also have some coins which they have a profiles, right? So profiles are very important, okay? Because you can go ahead and just say, let's say that this one here, they have their profile, they have a website, it has a X account or Twitter account, okay? And still, if you decided that this is a good coin to buy, you just simply go ahead and buy with Sniperoo. Look, we just losing this on this transaction here, but doesn't matter, okay? I just showed you guys how it's gonna be looking at here, when we will be trading. I think I will leave this one for some time, right? Because I believe once it hits maybe this level, it will bounce back again, or maybe even here, right? So I have a little bit trust inside this coin, so I leave it on, right? So look how high it went up, okay? It went up to over 5 million, right? So now it's 706,000, okay? Lots of momentum was lost, but still, look, let's see how it goes, right? So what else you can do with this one, right? So you can definitely go ahead and just track all your buys here on the Sniperoo, as I said, okay? You can go with this quick buy button. I already covered that. And I think, guys, that's all what I want to cover in this particular one, okay? If you get a portfolio, you can add this at your wallet, okay? And your wallet will be there here. We'll be showing all those coins which you bought, basically. All right. So guys, I think that's all what I want to cover in this video. If you found it useful, please leave a like, and if you got any questions, just comment it below. Thank you very much for watching.